If I'm going to change a small thing in the organization at business activities, it is going to affect the entire activities of the business according to the requirement of the society. If the employee wants to survive in an organization, he should have all types of knowledge, then only he's going to survive in the organization. If we reduce or if we delay in payment of the wages or salaries, the productivity in the organization may be delayed. Warm welcome to third sem B.Ba students. The subject is organizational behavior. And the third chapter we are discussing change management. In the first unit, we have discussed about organization behavior and foundation of individuals' behavior. And in the unit 2, we have discussed about group and team dynamics. In this session, we are going to learn the concept called change management, why the changes are required to the organization, on what basis the change may occur in the organization structure or the business activities or business strategies. So all these things we are going to discuss in this chapter. I'm Professor Rajesh L.R. from Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. The topics what we have here today, the introduction to change management, the definition of organizational change, nature of planned change, and importance of planned change. These are the 4 topics what we are going to discuss, where you can understand the concepts easily, and examination point of view, there will be one question on nature or importance of planned change. In these 2, one question will be compulsory for your semester examinations. Introduction. In the introduction, organization change occurs when organizational system is disturbed by some external forces. They are saying that why the changes are required in the organization means our business activities has been disturbed from certain external factors. It may be legal factors, it may be social factors, or it may be political factors, or it may be economical factors, or it may be cultural factors, or any of the factor which is not in control of the organization. Due to that one, the changes are required in the business strategies of the organization, or the procedure what they are following, they may require certain changes due to some changes in the technology, due to change in the taste and preference of the customers. So based on this, the organization requires certain change in the business strategies. Organizational change is a process in which an organization changes its structure, strategy, operational methods, technology, and organizational culture. See, as I said, why it is required? Because of certain things which has been changed in the society. Based on the requirement in the society, we have to work according to the requirement, not according to whatever the planning we have here. The first one, they're saying that one, organization change is a process. It is a process where it may change the structure. So we have 4 types of structure are there. One is called functional structure. The second one is called divisional structure. The third one is called project structure. And 4th one is mixed structure. So in these 4 structures, if it is having functional structure, it is planning to have divisional structure. So this is changes from one structure to the other structure. Why it has happened? Because in the society, what type of business it is doing, based on that, the nature of business, what we are doing, on that basis, we should have this structure. If we are having or if we are producing more than 3 units or 4 units, then obviously we should have divisional structure in the organization. Like for example, I have a business of footwear, I have a business of garments, I have a business of technology. When I have 3 different businesses under one roof here, so I should have a divisional structure for all the 3 different business what I'm performing. So now, if I have the same for only one functional structure for including all the 3 here, we we cannot take decisions, and even certain decisions may be which we are going to take, it may be wrong. So for that reason, if I have a separate divisional structure for each business activities, what we are performing, it supports the organization to grow in the same time, so we can take proper decisions and we can allocate the funds properly and we can get benefited from the business what we are doing. Organization change calls for a change in the individual behavior of the employees. They're saying that when even the change is required in the behavior of individual, they have to adjust for the present scenario, environment, whatever it is there. They can't follow the thing which they were following earlier. So each and every individual have to adjust according to the environment where we are working and what we are doing and how we have to perform based on the requirement of the organization and society. According to that, we have to work. That is called changes. For example, if an employee is not knowing the use of computers, the company has to give the training for the employees how to use the computers and what are the benefits are there with the support of computers. So you can't say that one, or you can't say that I will not get trained with the computer, I'm not fit with that process, what you are changing that one. Computers are not required for the organization and will not allow you people to introduce the technology or computer based concepts in the organization. Employee cannot say that one. Employer has to adjust according to the requirement of the society. If the employee wants to survive in an organization, he should have all types of knowledge, then only he is going to survive in the organization. What is the definition we have here? Definition, it is very simple here. Organization change is a process in which a large company or organization changes its working methods or objectives. They're saying that one, it is nothing but it is going to change the working strategies. It is going to change the system of the organization or strategies in the organization. Like for example, if a company is working and if it receives any projects from the market and where it has to complete the target on certain particular day. So what it plans in such a way that when instead of having one shift, let us have 2 shifts or 3 shifts of 8 hours each. So we can produce the products more and even in a quality base, and even I can give employment opportunity for the needy people here. Like this, the company thinks in the 2 ways. Even it has to complete the project, in the same way it want to provide employment opportunity for the society. So this is the thing, it is going to create the changes in the organization structure. Nature of plan change. See, this is a concept which they're going to ask in your semester examination for 10 marks. You have to write the first one. Change results from the pressure of both internal and external forces in the organization. What they're saying that the changes are required to the organization. It may be for some organization, it may be based on internal part or it may be based on external part, or sometimes both. It forces the organization to change the strategies in the organization business activities. Second one, change in any part of the organization affects the whole of the organization. They're saying that one, if I'm going to change a small thing in the organization business activities, it is going to affect the entire activities of the business. For example, if I'm going to introduce like concept of a time management for the employees, so it is not applicable only for the production department, it is applicable for entire employees of the organization. They cannot say that one, it is only for the production department and it is only for the marketing department. For all the departments, it is going to affect the time management here, the strategies, whatever the company wants to change in its business activities. This is the second one. The third one, change will affect various parts of the organization in varying rates of speed and degrees of significance. They are saying that one, the changes may happen in the organization and is going to affect the rate of speed. For example, due to some financial crisis in the organization, if we reduce or if we delay in payment of the wages or salaries, the productivity in the organization may be delayed. Say, earlier the company was giving on 1st of every month or 2nd of every month. From now onwards, the company has decided to pay on 8th or 9th of every month the salary or wages to the employees. Automatically, the decision what the organization has taken here, it may affect to all the things, whatever the business activities happening inside or outside the organization, it may affect for small decision what it has taken, delaying in the payment of salary or wages to the employees. The productivity may change here. Some of the employees may adjust, some of the employees may not adjust with the situation based on their financial needs and with the other concepts. Change may affect people, structure, technology and elements of the organization. They're saying that when change will affect the business, either it may affect the structure or it may affect the technology or other elements of the organization. If the organization using the machineries of the past 30-40 years machinery if they are using for the present scenario, which is not suitable, where it is not providing the required color combination or the design combinations. So now the company is planning to change to introduce a new technology in machineries where it is going to adjust with the colors or style or design or whatever it is there, it is going to support to give you what it is required for the present scenario. Based on that concept, it is going to convert the raw material into finished goods with the small support of application. Now, if I'm not adopting this one, the organization may lose the benefits of the profit, or it may be growth, or it may be sustained concepts also, it may lose in the society. For that reason, the organization is planning to change the technology in the organization, and even it is saying that when after introducing the new technology, we are not going to remove any employees. We are going to support all the employees, and even the same type of concept will be adopted what we are adopting in the present. If they are given the assurance, there will be no problem in the organization, or else the company has to face certain problems. Importance of planned change. In the planned changes, we have external forces we have here. So what is that external forces? Like for example, external forces play a big role in the organization change. Like for example, it may be political pressure, or due to the globalization market changes, or technology, or legal contracts. So these things may affect the organization. They're saying that one. Globalization, the rapid developments in the field of technology are forcing organization to respond. They're saying that one, where in the present scenario, because of globalization of the market, so there is this rapid changes in the technology where, for example, earlier, if I want to take a photocopy, it was taking nearly 1 minute to take the photocopy of any sheets. Now, within 0.2 seconds, we'll get 4 to 5 sheets of photocopy. See what they're saying that one. Earlier it was different and now it is different. If I'm using the same old machineries in the organization, my priority, like for example, I require 1,000 units of products, means the machinery can produce only 200 units per month. Means, so now how many months it may take? 5 months it is going to take for me to complete the target. If I use the present technology, per day it can produce 75 units. So 75 units means within a month it can produce how many units? 75 into 30, approximately 2,250 units it can produce, where it require how many units? 1,000 units. See, so the project can be completed within 1 month. So like this, it requires to adopt the changes, whatever it is happening in the society. For example, Nokia, once being the biggest mobile phone company, went out of business recently as it did not keep up with the changes in the mobile technologies. What they're saying that one, earlier, when Nokia started the mobiles, launching the mobiles to the society, it is the biggest company in the mobile industry. Now, due to some changes in the technology, it has stepped out from the business concepts. Next one, making ideas succeed. Making organization use change management to enable ideas to succeed. What they're saying that one, make certain ideas, how the changes can be adopted and convey message to the employees for the benefits of the organization as well as for the benefits of the employees. So it is going to be easy for them. Then if they don't make understand the changes, concepts, benefits to the employees, they never accept in the organization. So if you want to get succeed in your decision, first get involved in the communication part, how you're going to communicate, convey the message to the employees of the organization. Working alongside project managers who deliver new capabilities into an organization, like introducing the new concepts by the project managers into the work area and making benefits, usage of those benefits, or we can call it as OUR, adoption of OUR, optimum utilization of resources, either it may be men or material or money. Based on this concept, it wants to change certain things within the organization. And enabling cross-functional change. See, planned change helps in aligning the change plan to business and other strategies. By improving internal and external services, it also helps tracking and resolving issues. It is saying that when if I change the certain things in the organization business activities, where it is going to support me in both the concept internal as well as external, where the issue or the risk was arising, and now how we came out with the risk or the issues, what it was happening in the organization. Engaging people with the change process. Planned change deals with engaging staff in the change process by communicating them regarding the changes, lays the groundwork for its later success. They're saying that one, already have informed the people, whatever you're planning to change the strategies in the business activities, convey those information to all the employees which they support for your success in the upcoming days, or else they may become hurdles for the changes whatever introduced by the organization. Preparing for organizational transition, change managers are often appointed to make organizational change go smoothly. They're saying that when if I want to introduce some changes in the organization, so let me take a step in such a way that when a person who can communicate, manage, and guide the subordinates in such a way that in where they're going to accept the things easily, introduce a person in such a way that when where he is going to share all the things with the employees. So then it is going to be success for the organization. Decreasing resistance to change. Resistance is inevitable because people find it unsettling being asked to work in new and different ways. Sometimes some of the people may not adjust for the new concept or new strategies or new technologies. They may leave their organization. Instead of that one, reduce that one and train them, motivate them, support them, guide them, increase their knowledge. Definitely there'll be no resistance in the organization. When change managers are transparent, they're saying that when if the manager who has been appointed or a person who has been appointed to take care of the changes in the organization, if he is transparent, means if he is proper person who can guide, assist all the employees at all the end years of the activities, then there'll be no issues in the organization. Like for example, top level management has said something and the change manager is communicating something. So in these difference of opinion with the two different points, the mindsets of the employees may change here. They may leave the organization, but the change manager should be such a person who is going to be a good leader and role model for all other subordinates in the organization. Because of his thoughts and his behavior with the subordinates, it may be accepted by all the subordinates of the organization and they can support to the changes what they want to bring in the present or in the upcoming days for the betterment of the organization as well as for the employees. In the next session, we are going to discuss the model, what we have in the change management, which is required for semester examination for 15 marks. Go through that one and learn the aspects easily. Thank you to all third sem BBA students. In today's session, we learned about the concept of change management, meaning, definition, and nature and importance of planned change. Thank you to all once again.